Oh, here we go again. This one's brought to you by A major seventh. That can be played in versions like, you know. Kind of reminds you of Bread. The band Bread. That was cool. That was a relaxing group. Don't tell anybody, but I kind of like the Carpenters too. Hey. We're trying to not get stressed out too much. At the point that I'm making this video, in the 5th Roman month, just past the middle of the month, in it was 2023. Yeah, it's not the 19th century anymore. The 19th century would be the 1800s. Anyway, the 20th century, I spent most of my time in. I was born in 1950, and I made it through all that, the 20th century, and I had to go, oh no, they're calling it, the year 2000, which is the 100th year of the 20th century. They were saying everything was going to flip into some, nightmare. But we made it, And I was trying to tell them that the media was wrong on the numbering system. They thought that the year 2000 was the beginning of the next millennium. No, it was the beginning of the last year of the 20th century. How do they get it wrong? I don't even think they started 0. 0 is actually a starting point. Anyway, where are we going with this? Anyway, the name of this video is People Don't Know What They Don't Know. You have to tell them about it. You have to tell them the name, and you have to tell them what they're supposed to obey. What does he want from me? He wants your obedience. He doesn't just want you to believe something. He wants you to believe and obey. That's what heed means. To hear and act on it, Anyway, the interesting thing that is happening right now that we don't want to get stressed out with, that's why I was playing that relaxing music, is there's a shift taking place. Not with Betelgeuse or anything in the sky. Well, that's always going on too. But there's something else happening. The TorahZone.net website is being redirected to something that will be a lot easier for Phyllis and myself. We're going into business with Shopify. And there's millions of other people that have done this. We have to, with our current situation, we have to have a website that is complex but very old, and it was kicking people off, and they had to keep re-registering, and they couldn't get back. And not only that, but the problems that go along with the background of a website involve renewing your security codes and purchasing security. Well, Shopify handles all that. We're in the context of another place, and we're redirecting TorahZone.net to go there. So if you want to order something like today or tomorrow, maybe even a couple of days, it's going to be tough. You might have to go to Amazon and just get the books. But if you want to deal with us, we're in the process of building it, and we're almost done. But we have to set up a lot of things, but we're going to be, maybe a little hard to find. We're going to look invisible, or like we got lost for just a day or two. So bear with us. We're having fun over here. It's stressful, I'm trying to help Phyllis stay calm. Yeah. Anyway, the thing I wanted to talk to you today that people don't know about, they don't know about a lot of things, but they don't know this. What people call the BIBLE. is not a word that's even found in the texts, but it's a Greek word for book, derived from the port city BYBLOS, that exported, because it was a coastal city, they exported parchment made from flax. They would take flax, line it up, and then line it up again, and then roll it out and make these flat mats, and that was called paper. People wrote on it. But here's the thing that people don't know, because people don't know what they don't know. The name BYBLOS, that named this, the name of this city, is after the fertility deity BYBLIA. Huh? Port cities attracted merchants. You know, ships with merchants on them, carrying cargoes to and from places. And they enriched the cities of Delphi, Mecca, that's Mecca, BYBLOS, and others by visiting the local fertility temple prostitutes in those port cities. Paul referred to their activities at Ephesus, chapter 5, verse 12. For it is shameful even to mention what is done by them in secret. That was Ephesians 5:12. We must test using Paul's advice at 2 Timothy 3, verses 16 through 17. He said, look to the scriptures, the Hebrew. You don't test it with Greek or Latin Vulgate stuff or English. Go to your King James Version. No. You won't be able to prove it. That's a translation of a translation of a translation. The inspired description for the writing of truth, is preserved for us in the Hebrew words kathab, which means writing, amath, which means truth, at Daniel 10, verse 21. You can see any interlinear to verify this fact. Knowledge conquers ignorance, but love conquers all. Baruch haba b'shem Yahuwah. Thanks for watching. Remember, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future videos. And we'll see you in the next exciting video. Bye.